Hey guys, it's Maria, and geez, I have a lot to say about this episode. Just wow. So without any further delay, let's get started. So this episode starts with a very excited little Stolos on his birthday. He's going to meet his dad to find out what he's gonna do in hell, or what his importance is in hell. Since we're on the topic of Stolos' dad, or Paimon, who is, by the way, voiced by Jonathan Freeman, who is also the voice of Jafar in the 1992 movie Aladdin, which is one of my favorite movies, by the way, let's talk about him real quickly. He seems very detached from Stolos. He doesn't remember his name, saying, oh, there's too many of them, and he doesn't really care if he cries, thinking that the method that he used should have worked. Sure, he does offer to take him to the circus, but he doesn't even show up in person with him. Instead, he's brought in a magic mirror, which is basically a video call. Paimon then offers to pay for a playdate, not wanting to deal with Stolos. He also seems to hit Stolos, or he did hit Stolos, when meeting Blitz, saying he can't bow to him because, you know, he's of lower status. So yeah, Paimon isn't really a good dad, even though he says, I'm so good at daddying. No, you're not. Besides Paimon, I really love that Blitz and Stolos knew each other even before the whole Grimoire thing. I think it's really cute. Also, when he sees Blitz for the first time, that explains Stolos' love for the circus. And since Lululand had a circus, he thought Octavia would like it, like he did. And she did for a while, just not the clowns, as many people seem to not like. Stolos even acts the same as his father when enjoying the show. He even reacted like Octavia when he wasn't enjoying himself. Like they say, like father, like daughter, and like father, like son. As I said earlier, I thought it was cute that they knew each other before, especially since now we know that Stolos has loved Blitz even before. It's just so sweet. This scene gave me the Great Showman vibes, I swear. They did this on purpose. I loved how they were having a good time with each other, even if Blitz was there just to steal stuff. They still looked like they were having a good time, so that's a good thing. It's nice to see Blitz and Stolos happy. Later in the episode, Stolos says that he loves that he's getting all this attention and passion from his first ever friend, which broke me. Also, during that part of the episode where they're still kids and under the tree, they talk about what they're gonna do as grown-ups. And obviously Stolos does what he does, he's just not happy with his marriage. And Blitz does own a business, just not a circus business. It's an assassin business, and he is the boss. And Blitz kinda did hire Stolos. He's like his aide to the living world, I guess. So I guess he kind of did hire him. Now let's go a bit forward during the party, or the divorce party. We saw Stella talking with her friends, insulting Stolos about him being bad in bed, and that she's glad that she doesn't have to pretend wanting to F him anymore. Well, guess what? He doesn't want to F you either. I think the party is about their marriage anniversary, but Stella calls it a not divorced anniversary, I guess. Talking about divorce, I thought it was funny seeing Stolos' point of view of the pilot and him yelling from the balcony that it sounds like a big effing divorce. There's a lot of references from the pilot and also a little bit of from episode 1, which I really loved. We then get to see the now, which is where we left off, and Stolos, he is wasted, and of course he would be. The poor guy just got dumped, even if they were never dating. We see him go to the bathroom, and we notice that he is taking happy pills, which is basically an antidepressant, which, as you saw my bare reaction, I was shocked. But it makes sense, but I was still shocked that he was taking happy pills. Like, Stolos, you poor boy. We then get our very first season 2 song, which is a Stolos song, and again, I really love Stolos' songs. However, I still prefer You'll Be Okay, but this one I still love. It's a good start to a song in season 2, especially since it's Stolos' theme with lyrics. During the song, we see a book that Stolos is looking through, and it says Osmodian crystals, which I made a separate video for, which I will link down in the description or in the comments. Finally, at the end of the episode, we see Stolos and Stella fight, and finally, Stolos stands up for himself, saying he doesn't care what people think, especially Stella's brother, Andrelephus. that we got a sneak peek a while back. Stolos has a right to go off on Stella. She's been abusing him for I don't know how many years, and he deserves to be happy with the divorce. And Stella, she had it coming. And speaking about having it coming, she does say he'll pay for it, which I'm pretty sure is a reference to Stryker, which we will see. I don't know when, but as we saw in the trailer, he will come back. And it does seem like he's gonna strap Stolos into train tracks. And that's how the circus ends. Now I'm gonna talk about some extra stuff about this episode. Let's talk about the foreshadowing of Fizz's accident with Blitz's armless or legless horse. It's also revealed that Blitz has always had an interest for blood, thinking it's cool. It's obviously foreshadowing, and what happened to Fizz is pretty gruesome. If we're gonna see it, maybe it's gonna be off screen, maybe, because I don't know how much they can get away with, even though this is an independent show, but I'm still wondering how far they'll go with Fizz's accident. There's also a lot of daddy issues with this episode with Stolos and Blitz. I already talked about Paimon, or Stolos' dad, so now let's talk about Blitz's dad, who is also voiced by Jonathan Freeman. He was willing to give Blitz away for a $5 bill and a slim fit condom. His dad is also really manipulative, using his mom to make Blitz do what he wants because he knows he cares about his mom. On the topic of family, Barbie is never really mentioned in this, which is confusing, though I think she does appear like in the background in a photo, I think. So where was she? She's probably somewhere else. Most probably she was with her mom, and maybe she got into the show business later in life, as we saw in the poster in Blitz's office. I don't know. I thought it was a little confusing. I thought she would be there as like a cameo during the circus scene. I guess they wanted to save her and Blitz's mom for a later episode, which is understandable because remember, this is a Stolos episode, so I'm guessing the next episode is gonna be a Blitz episode. Also, during Blitz and Stolos' reunion, Stolos seems oblivious to what Blitz did when they were kids. Maybe Stolos never really knew about it. We also don't know if Blitz's dad got into trouble with Paimon, or maybe Blitz's mom returned them. Maybe Blitz didn't get in trouble if they did get caught, maybe because Paimon knew it would have been the dad's idea and not the kids or Blitz's idea. Finally, the last question I have is, what happened to Paimon? He doesn't seem to be around anymore. We do see a portrait of him on the wall. Well, more like Stolos was holding a mirror with his face on it, like we saw in the episode. He seems to do that. Did Paimon die, or since he's in the mirror, is he in another dimension? It could be anything, but I'm hoping he's still alive. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about this episode. And as I said in my reaction video, I really loved the episode. And I'm hoping we get more flashbacks, which I'm pretty sure we will get in the next episode. As I said earlier, it's gonna be a Blitz episode. Like, I'm calling it right now. But for now, we have to wait. But anyways, guys, that's it for this little video or review video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. It helps my channel out. Bye, guys.